In the sleepy Midwestern town of Greentown, a disquiet settled over the dusty streets as October winds whispered through the skeletal branches of maple trees. 13-year-old Jim Nightshade, a boy with a mop of unruly brown hair and a mischievous glint in his eyes, felt a prickle of unease crawl up his spine. It wasn't just the approaching Halloween that cast an eerie shadow, it was a deeper, more ominous feeling, a premonition that something wicked was brewing. His best friend, William Halloway, a thoughtful boy with a head full of dreams and a pocket full of stories, shared Jim's unease. They huddled together on Jim's porch, the setting sun painting the sky in fiery hues of orange and red. "Did you hear, Jim, about the carnival coming to town?" William asked, his voice hushed. Jim shook his head. "No, tell me." William lowered his voice further. "Mr. Cougar, the old caretaker down by the river, says it appeared overnight. A whole carnival, tents as tall as houses and lights brighter than the sun." Intrigue sparked in Jim's eyes. A carnival, in their quiet, uneventful town. It sounded like something out of William's fantastical stories, but a gnawing suspicion lingered in the pit of his stomach. The next day, news of the carnival spread like wildfire. People, drawn by a strange allure, flocked to the outskirts of town. Jim and William, unable to resist the pull of the unknown, followed the throngs. The carnival was unlike anything they'd ever seen. The air crackled with an unsettling energy. The tents shimmered with an unnatural brilliance, and strange music, a discordant mix of calliope melodies and haunting laughter, filled the air. A chilling wind snaked through the grounds, whispering promises of forgotten desires and hidden fears. A tall, charismatic figure with eyes that seemed to hold 1,000 secrets stood at the entrance. This was Mr. Dark, the carnival's owner, and his smile was far too charming, his voice far too soothing. He welcomed everyone with open arms, promising them the fulfillment of their deepest desires. Jim and William watched, mesmerized, as townspeople succumbed to Mr. Dark's charm. A lonely spinster stepped into a tent and emerged with a youthful glow, her wrinkles seemingly erased. A grumpy farmer bartered his soul for a bountiful harvest next season. Fear warred with curiosity within Jim. Mr. Dark's carnival offered a twisted magic, a way to escape from reality's harsh grip. But something deep down told him this magic came at a terrible cost. As the night deepened, the carnival's true nature began to reveal itself. The once cheerful music morphed into a cacophony of screams. The tents, once vibrant, glowed with an ominous red light. The townspeople, once joyful, now seemed trapped, their faces contorted in masks of regret and despair. Jim and William knew this wasn't right. They had to help. But how do you fight something that preys on your deepest desires, something that offers escape at the price of your soul? With a newfound courage fueled by friendship, Jim and William ventured deeper into the carnival's heart. They faced their own fears, William confronting his anxieties about growing old, Jim battling his longing for adventure beyond their small town. Their journey would take them through a hall of mirrors reflecting their darkest insecurities, a carousel that promised eternal youth with a cruel twist, and a terrifying encounter with the Dust Witch, Mr. Dark's loyal servant who stole life force with a single touch. In the end, it was not brute force but a reminder of love, friendship, and the importance of staying true to oneself that would bring the carnival down. Jim and William, armed with their unwavering bond, would face Mr. Dark himself in a final showdown, a battle for the souls of their friends and the very essence of Greentown. Something Wicked This Way Comes is more than just a story about a spooky carnival. It's a tale of confronting our deepest desires and fears, of the importance of friendship, and the power of staying true to oneself in the face of temptation. It's a reminder that sometimes, the most wicked things aren't monsters lurking in the shadows, but the darkness that resides within us all.